Well, hello, free people of the Rocky Mountain region. This is Brandon from Free State, Colorado. And I really wanted to make sure you saw this video, but I got to warn you, there's a little bit of swearing, a little bit of vulgarity. I know that's not for everyone. So if you don't like that stuff, go ahead and skip it now. But otherwise, you have to hear this outburst at the Denver Mayor Michael Johnston from an angry Denverite, because I really hope that it symbolizes a shift in the tone of what's happening in the city, and Denver residents getting fed up with the out of control problems that the government is doing little about. So go ahead and listen here.
Do we know anything about the suspect's mental health history?
Yeah, I saw you at the parade, you fucking coward, Mayor. Fucking, this is your fault! Crime-loving Democrats are burning this city down! That fucking asshole needs to do our job. The city's burning! People are being butchered!
I'm sorry, Colette, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, do we know anything about the suspect's mental health history?
There is nothing that we are aware of as it relates to his mental health history now.
So that's Denver Mayor Michael Johnston at a press conference that he threw with the police chief there on the corner down in downtown Denver the day after they caught this stabbing suspect that left the stabbing spree that left two people dead, four people stabbed. And the mayor wanted to present this image that crime is down. Crime isn't as bad as they say it is out there. People are just politicizing it. I mean, this is a day after, this is the Monday after people were stabbed to death on 16th Street Mall. And the mayor's trying to paint this image, this rosy image of what's going on in Denver. I mean, it's absolutely shameful. He deserves to be called out. We need people to stand up and speak to their politicians like this, because clearly the mayor doesn't get it. The mayor doesn't care about what's actually happening and the victims that are actually suffering in the city. Instead, he wants to present this political agenda. Here's from the Denver Gazette from January 15th. Mike Johnston says Denver is getting safer. He was interrupted by an angry heckler. Denver's mayor and police chief addressed public safety on the 16th Street Mall after 4 stabbings in 27 hours. So you can see the heckler there, good on him. Good on him for doing that. But here's what the mayor said right beforehand. The moment stood in stark contrast to what Johnston and Denver Police Chief Ron Thomas had hoped to present. Just moments before the outburst, Johnston referred to the 16th Street Mall as Denver's living room and said that it is safer now than it's been in a long time. Johnston also lauded historic reductions in the city's homicide rate. Blah, blah, blah. There it goes. Come on. I mean, have some sympathy for the victims, these people who were stabbed to death. I mean, this is a real situation. Mayor says it's a random outlier. This kind of thing doesn't happen too often. But nonetheless, this is what happened in mid-January down in the 16th Street Mall. 2 dead, 2 injured after weekend stabbings along 16th Street Mall. They think they caught the guy. Let's hope they did. So you can see down on Tremont Place, 5 p.m. on Saturday, male victim. 5:17 p.m. on Saturday, that was the female victim. That was the flight attendant. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. A flight attendant visiting Denver for work, wants to spend some time on 16th Street Mall, Denver's living room, maybe do some shopping, get a good meal, and they end up getting killed. It's horrible. It's horrific. Then Saturday night, 5:45, 5:54, male injury there. And then Sunday, 8:06 p.m., male victim fatal. That gentleman was in a wheelchair. He was homeless. Uh, Gosh, it's so horrific. It's so bad. The mayor should be ashamed of himself for trying to use this situation to say that crime is down. That's not the reality of what's going on. And good on Westword. Here's an article from January 17th, 2025. Deadly stabbing spree at Denver 16th Street Mall is latest in dozens of violent crimes. Dozens. So scroll down here through what just happened and check out what Westword found. In the past 6 months, there have been 65 violent crimes reported within a block of the 16th Street Mall, from 15th to 17th Streets between Wawata Street and Broadway, according to the Denver Police Department's crime map. That includes 1 other murder, 20 aggravated assaults, 9 robberies, and 35 incidents classified as crimes against persons, which can include rape, kidnapping, stalking, hazing, and other offenses. Wow. So sure, the crime rate is slowly trickling down, but it's still unacceptable. It's still horrible. And the mayor is doing a disservice to the people of Denver for claiming anything other than the fact that this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And thank you to Thought Crimes 80 on X on Twitter. I'll have all these links, of course, at Free State, Colorado. But this moving and tragic send off for this flight attendant who was murdered just because she wanted to visit downtown Denver. Horrible stuff. Horrible stuff. Wanted to show you this real quick here. You got to see this other clip from this press conference. Check this out. The comment here on the exit post says, the sign language interpreters take a lot of heat, but this guy's matching the energy of an angry citizen shouting at Mayor Mike Johnston makes them all worth it. But that's not what I want to show you. Notice the left side of the screen here, and just take a look at that. Just see. But one more time looking at this clip. But I wanted to show you this security guard, right? Is he a cop? Is he security? Who is he? Clearly somebody who's ready to use a firearm to defend the mayor and the police chief, which every person should have that right. But at the same time, violent incidents are happening in our capital city, across Colorado. Legislators in the state capitol want to disarm us. They want to take away our ability to protect ourselves. But guess what? The mayor is still going to have armed security. These politicians are still going to have their armed guards. The wealthy, the powerful, they'll still be protected by guns. It'll just be working class families who are unable to afford the right guaranteed to them under our Constitution. That's what I got, folks. Stay safe out there, take care, and we'll talk to you next time.